Brothers and sisters, I want to welcome you back to life. Back to the one that can make your next chapter your best chapter. Hallelujah.
How can it be that you love the most unlovable part of me? Of me? How could you see your life was the only gift I'll ever need to be free? It's amazing with you. I win even if I lose. Everything's working for my good for always.
Come on.
He saves the day. He will come through. He won't now. That's not what superheroes do.
Hallelujah.
No greater love makes my heart beat. All I wanna do is make you proud of me.
That's why
I don't wanna love nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but you.
let's go.
How can it be? Every one of my secrets that you keep,
You cover me.
you cover me.
I appreciate it.
A mystery.
It's amazing how
Your patience with me, God will never leave.
you don't give up on me.
So heavily.
Help me.
Help me to see like you.
Like you.
No matter what I go through,
Hey.
everything's working for my good for always.
Let me tell you what he does.
He saves the day.
And he
He
will.
will come through.
Hallelujah.
He won't now. That's not what superheroes do.
Not real superheroes.
No greater love
A love like this.
makes my heart beat.
And I promise you,
All I wanna do is make you proud of me.
that's why.
I don't wanna love nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but you.
Yes.
I don't wanna love nobody but you.
I searched all over.
I don't wanna love nobody but you.
You.
I don't wanna love nobody but you.
That's right.
I don't wanna love nobody but you.
Yes. And the church sang, come on.
Loving you will be,
Jesus loving you.
will be the death of me.
It sounds crazy, don't it? Hey,
That's how it's supposed to be.
let me tell you what it means.
More than less of me.
That's why.
I don't wanna love nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but you.
Father.
I don't wanna love nobody but you.
I really mean it this time.
I don't wanna love nobody but you.
Jesus.
I don't wanna love nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but you.
Let me tell you what he does.
He saves the day.
Come on.
He will come through.
He will let you down, but
He won't now. That's not what superheroes do.
see, I will never find
No greater love
a love like this.
makes my heart beat.
Forever and the day.
All I wanna do is make you proud of
Let me
me.
say it again.
He saves the day. He will come through.
It feels so good.
He won't now. That's not what superheroes do.
Yes.
No greater love
Hallelujah.
makes my heart beat.
For the rest of my life.
All I wanna do is make you proud of me.
Everybody sing.
I don't wanna love nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but you.
You.
I don't wanna love nobody but you.
You're the Savior.
I don't wanna love nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but you.
Yes.
I don't wanna love nobody but you.
Listen to Afternoons. It's Wednesday. We're only halfway through the week, but we're nearly there. What a great show I have in store for you, including a tune of That Star who'll have you disco dancing in the daytime. I'll reveal all soon. Plus tunes from Cher, Franz Ferdinand and Gwen Stefani. So go on, turn your radios up and build a bit of Wham, because it's Wednesday.
Back it up. Nothing to
you for joining me. Lovely to have your company. If you're looking at what to watch on the box, stick around as critic Dominic Corr will have some recommendations. Karen Dunbar, the iconic Karen Dunbar, will be here. She is on tour just now. I can't wait to chat to her a bit later on. And don't miss our new daily feature, The Arts Mix with poet Len Penny. That's here on BBC Radio Scotland from 3:30. But just after 2 p.m, you'll never guess who'll be here chatting to me. Well, maybe this might actually give it away, but here we go.
I saw the pills on your table for your unrequited love. I would be nothing without you holding me up. Now I'm strong enough for both of us, both of us, both of us, both of us. I am a giant, standing up on my shoulders. Tell me what you see. 'Cause I am a giant. We'll be breaking boulders underneath our feet. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am a giant. Oh, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am a giant. Oh. Don't hide your emotion. You can throw down your guard and feed from the notion. We can be who we are. You taught me something, yeah. Freedom is ours. It was you who taught me living it. Togetherness, togetherness, togetherness. I am a giant. Stand up on my shoulders. Tell me what you see. 'Cause I am a giant. We'll be breaking boulders underneath our feet. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am a giant. Oh, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am a giant. Oh.
I'm gonna shake, roll away in the dirt under me, yeah. I'm gonna shake, roll away in the dirt under me, yeah. I'm gonna shake, throw it away in the dirt, yeah. I'm gonna shake, throw it away in the dirt, yeah. I'm gonna shake, throw it away in the dirt, yeah. I'm gonna shake, throw it away in the dirt.
It's brilliant. That was Giant from Rag and Bone Man and Calvin Harris, and Rag and Bone Man will be here just after 2 p.m. I'm so excited right now here on the afternoons Wednesday. It's a great day to get your week's telly viewing sorted. We are here for you, dear listener. Don't you worry about that. No more endless flicking through the channels. We have got it covered as Dominic Corr's on hand to tell you what's worth a watch. Hello, Dominic.
Hello, honey. How are you?
Very well, my darling. I'm sorry we're not in the same studio today. You're hot footing it in Edinburgh.
I know, it seems to always happen. We'll fix it next time.
We definitely need to fix it before Christmas, right? You need to get
Aye,
yourself
right,
together
that's
and
an
I'll come
agreement.
through to you. We'll hook up. We'll get dates in the diary and we'll make it work. Loads to talk about, but you're very excited about one of your favourites right now, Doc Martin. Oh, I love how you're laughing. Everybody loves this. Do you know? Don't shout at me, Dominic. I've never seen it.
No, do you know what? That's okay, because you say everyone loves it, and I wish everyone I spoke to loved it. I think my pals and my family and strangers in the street are thrilled that I get to talk about it just now, because it means I don't have to ever talk about it to them again.
I know a lot of people that watch it. I love Martin Clunes, Men Behaving Badly and all that jazz, all the way up.
He's an absolute treasure. And I mean, Doc Martin was one of those shows that, so for anyone that's not seen it, there was 10 series of this show, which to be honest, I was flabbergasted when I realised. So Doc Martin was sort of 2004 was an early show, and it ran for just shy of 20 years. And it's medical drama, but it's a little bit closer to a sitcom. It's about a big-wig London surgeon, played by Martin Clunes, who develops a blood phobia, which, let's be honest, that's the last thing you need as a surgeon. And I mean, the premise alone sounds great. And he moves to a coastal area, Port Wen, which is actually the beautiful Port Isaac.
Oh, wow.
And becomes a sort of village GP. And he's still got these London ideals. He's still used to being able to tell everyone where to go and give them a bit more of a blunt truth. But the villagers don't like this. They can't deal with that. You know, they're used to bedside manner. And Martin Clunes just gets to play this role that everyone wants to be, that man that turns round and tells people exactly what he thinks of them.
And he's so funny. So we've actually got a wee clip. Let's have a wee listen to
brilliant.
this.
You're not from around here, are you, Martin?
No.
No. London?
Yes.
What brings you to Cornwall?
I have to see Louisa. Not in my surgery, thank you. Dogs are full of disease. Any other problems?
I've lost my cat.
That's not a medical problem, is it?
Bad days now and again. It's nothing to worry about.
I don't think that's good enough. I mean, God knows there isn't enough for you to do in this village. It would be nice to think that we had a policeman who could at least leave the police station and go and deal with it. If I give people advice, they seem to want a prescription, or if I give them a prescription, then they want advice. And one in the evening, before going to bed. Or you can just die.
You're so funny. You're right. He's so funny.
If that doesn't sell you on it, I mean, come on.
By the way, I've never not watched it because I didn't think it looked good. I think I don't know if it was out in the early noughties, then I was in my 20s.
To be honest, I think I'll be really honest here. I was in my teens, and I probably was one of those teens where everyone was thinking, "Is this really what you're watching?" Yes, I was ahead of the game. What are you talking about?
Listen, this reminds me of being in the early 90s, right, when all of my young sisters were obsessed with Take That, and I fancied Kevin Costner and Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, right, and Alan Rickman, which I still stand by. Alan Rickman, I have to say.
I'm there with you. I mean, that is one of Alan's greatest roles ever.
Is there a better Sheriff of Nottingham that has ever walked this earth? No, I do not think so.
No, absolutely not.
So I'm with you, I understand. Okay, so that's Doc Martin, and all 10 seasons are on demand on your telly box and ITV, so that will keep me busy. That's exactly what I've been looking for. Thank you for that, Dominic. We need to talk about The Office. I cannot believe, my husband was saying to me the other night, I'm watching The Office, I'm like, oh, come on, we've seen every episode back to front, the American and the British one. He's like, no, it's the Australian one. This feels like it's 20 years too late, does it not?
Do you know, I always, even, you know, as a job as a critic, you try not to sort of take shots where you shouldn't, but I mean, I'm with you on this, even though they've updated this version, so it talks a lot about things like remote working and, you know, the aftermath of COVID, but even then it just feels too late, which is a real shame because it's led by Felicity Ward, who I think's hilarious. I think she's brilliant.
She's been at the festival. I mean, I think we've had her on the show.
Will have, yeah. She's done at the festival. She's in Edinburgh next month at the Trav. She's on a tour. But yeah, I watched the first couple episodes and I thought, yeah, this is comfortable. You know, it's like a jumper that you're going to wear every day, but it's in a different colour. It's the same thing. You know, you like it. I think the issue for me is that you recognise these characters as soon as they get introduced.
Yeah, and we know, don't we?
And we know where
at the
it's
heart
going.
of it is.
And I'm sure maybe somewhere down the line there might be some deviations in the story, but whether or not I'm there for the ride to actually find out, I don't think so.
You can't commit. I understand it. Let's have a wee listen to the trailer anyway.
Big announcement. Can I have a drum roll, please? The drum roll, Lloyd.
That's our drum roll.
People ask me, how can I become a great boss? And the answer is having a happy staff that love you.
This is a proper HR nightmare.
As of today, we are all back in the office full time. What?
That's not good news.
I'm promoting you to productivity manager.
Yes, sir. Do I want to support the vision of my branch manager? At all costs.
Is this the dark web?
No, it's not the dark web. Is that Lizzie?
Okay.
So here's the thing, Dominic, I want to love it because I have to say I find myself just really laughing out loud at most Australian comedies like Colin from Accounts, and I loved all the kind of Summer Nights High stuff, you know,
yeah,
Chris Lilly and all that kind of did.
Kath and Kim, those sorts of
Kath
things.
and Kim, oh my goodness, why did I not mention that first? Thank you. Kath and Kim should have been the first one on that list. So you have high expectations that the Australians are going to do something a little bit different with it. So I will absolutely probably watch it and we'll see where it goes. You're right. I think maybe the first couple of episodes they have to set the tone.
They have to sort of set this familiar tone that people have seen, which I get, I respect that. And, you know, I think it may well be one of those ones that when you do kind of run out of things to watch, you think, I'll put this on. And you know what? It may well change my mind. It may well turn into something that is its own creature. But for now, it's a little bit down the list.
Okay, so that is the Australian Office, and we can see that in Prime Video. It just launched last Friday, I think. Right, there's two things I want to talk to you about. So I'm not that I want to rush through it, right? But there's one thing I really want to get to. But we need to talk about something a wee bit darker. The Devil's Hour season 2, which starts on Prime. We had Peter Capaldi on the show last Friday, I think it was. I mean, I wasn't here. I was on my holidays. I was absolutely devastated. I wasn't here. But what do we make of this? Back for a second season?
Back for a second season, which I'm thrilled at. I will not lie. I was mildly surprised with. Not because of the actual quality of the show. It just felt like it might have had one of those bad luck runs where it's a great first season, but whether or not it comes back, you don't know. And I'm really happy it has, because already it seems to be tying off a few things. Capaldi is once again just proving how phenomenal he is as a performer. Going back and forth between whether he's a good guy as the Doctor or whether he's just this chilling, disturbing presence in this show.
Yes, but you mean Malcolm Tucker from there on. I mean, everything he's done, he's been amazing at, right? So you would never be disappointed in Doctor Who and all this other stuff. So yeah, we'll need to give that a watch. That kicked off on Friday. It's on Prime. You can catch up with that. That's the Devil's Hour season 2. Now I have to talk to you about Agatha All Along. Have you been watching it?
I've been watching this, and I'm thrilled to see that Patti LuPone has managed to break through this musical theatre bubble that we all loved her for, and general audience are asking, who is this incredible woman that just comes along? And I mean, I think she's not even the main star. Catherine Hahn as well is properly broken out thanks to this show, which is great, which has been long deserved.
I mean, I'm still slightly terrified of Patty. If you've seen some of her interviews and the way she shouts at the theatre goers if they're not listening properly and all the rest of it. But
no prisoners. She will call out anyone on their phone or someone who, I mean, during COVID, if you weren't masked up, she had no issues calling you out.
No, but the thing is, what I love about this is I know nothing about Marvel, right? Yep. So Marvel, I watched WandaVision and honestly had to keep pausing it and saying to my husband, what is happening here? Yep. I'm not sure what's going on. What I then did was, because I loved her as Agatha in WandaVision, I watched Agatha All Along, then went back and watched WandaVision, and it made so... honestly, watching WandaVision a second time and understanding the connections in the Marvel... I mean, I'm caught in a tiny wee corner, by the way, of this Marvel universe, which involves Agatha and Wanda and Vision and all these people. I am loving every single minute. I'm actually obsessed with the soundtrack as well. See, The Witches' Road.
And the thing is, so The Witches' Road, which a lot of people may well have heard this song just outside of not even watching the show because of how popular it's become. And they reinvent this one song every couple of episodes where it gives it like a 60s vibe, or it's got that folksy tune to it when it's being played in scenes that are genuinely quite terrifying. That first episode and that second episode where they're just...
Oh yeah, with the Salem 7.
Yeah, the Salem 7. They introduce, these bad guys for series that we've not seen that much of yet, but the presence is always there, and it feels like a proper Halloween-y, spooky show with a great cast as well.
And how lovely to see Joe Locke as well. I mean,
Oh,
Heartstoppers is going to be one of my favourite things I've watched, in such a long time, and lovely to see him branch out.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, we've got a text in for Doc Martin love, by the way. Oh, Michelle.
That's my day maid.
Oh, Michelle, I love Doc Martin. I love it so much that I went to Port Isaac for my honeymoon in 2019. I let my husband go too. I'm jealous because you'll get to watch it from the start. Lovely Rosie from Linwood. So the love has been
That's
spread.
wonderful. Oh, there we go. My job's done.
Dominic, your job is done. Dominic, we love chatting to you on this show. You know that.
Anytime.
I'm sorry that we've kind of ran out of time, but that just means you'll have to come back on and see us really
exactly.
soon.
I'll just have to come back soon.
Yeah, Dominic Corr, thank you so much. Some
Not
brilliant
at all.
suggestions there to get you through the week's teleview. You can see The Australian Office and The Devil's Hour Season 2 on Prime, and Doc Martin, of course, on STV Player. Right, it is Wednesday, which means only one thing. It's time for my midweek belter. Now, actually, this one came on in the car the other day and I was giving it a laldy. I went, that's going in. Now, I want you to sing really loud because you know the words. I know you do. I'll record it. We'll put it on Instagram. Enjoy. It's Tattoo.
I'm in serious. I feel totally lost. If I'm asking for help, it's only because being with you has opened my eyes. Could I ever believe such a perfect surprise? I keep asking myself, wondering how. I keep closing my eyes, but I can't block you out. Wanna fly to a place where it's just you and me, nobody else, so we can be free. Nobody else, so we can be free. All the things you said, all the things you said, running through my head, running through my head, running through my head. All the things you said, all the things you said, running through my head, running through my head. All the things you said, all the things you said is and I'm all mixed up, feeling cornered and rushed. They say it's my fault, but I wonder so much. Wanna fly away, but the sun and the rain coming over my face, wash away all the shame. When I stop and stare, don't worry me, 'cause I'm feeling for her what she's feeling for me. I can try to pretend, I can try to forget, but it's driving me mad, going out of my head. Running through my head, running through my head, running through my head. All the things you said, all the things you said, running through my head, running through my head. All the things you said, all the things you said looking at me, tell me, what do you see? Yes, I lost my mind. Baby, looking at me, will I ever be free? Have I crossed the line? All the things you said, running through my head, running through my head, running through my head. All the things you said, all the things you said, running through my head, running through my head. All the things you said, all the things you said is
You're right, Paolo. Why can't we just rewind? We will rewind. That's our new afternoon's quiz that we've got here. We play a well-known track, but wait a minute, hold the bus. There's a wee catch. We're going to play it backwards for you, and you need to guess what the song is. Are you ready? Here's your first clip. Did you think you know what it is? Well, don't be shy. Get in touch. You can text 80295. You can email radioscotafternoons@bbc.co.uk. You can also send a message or a voice note on WhatsApp 08085 92 95 00. Coming up after 2, Rag and Bone Man will be here chatting about his new album. I am so excited. But taking us up to the news.
There you are, looking at me. Tell me what you want this to be. It could be everything that your heart desires. All you gotta do is stick around for a while. There's so many things that I wanna do. Take you all around. It's all up to you. If you take my hand and just follow me, there's no telling what we can be. Just you and me, yeah. Could you be all that I need? Show me what I need to see. If it's alright with you, tell me now, baby. We can take this all the way. Just tell me how. There's so many things that I wanna do. Take you all around. It's all up to you. Yeah, you take my hand and just follow me. There's no telling what we can be. Just you and me. I don't need no one else. Just tell me what you want me to do. No one. Just take your time. I'll understand. Just tell me why. If it's alright with you, I'll let you lead the way. No need to wait, baby. Don't hesitate.
For what it's worth, I'ma keep bustin', keep puffin' and loving nothing. If I die, I'ma be high, no tears, all of a sudden bluffing. Never finger on the lever, selling records in J Boogie leather, ready to record. Whenever what I need is that scholar that could capitalize my dollar. Capital size when it hit it, make me wanna holler. I do run my mouthpiece with a vengeance. Start repenting if you didn't in the beginning. You hit your knees and do whatever pleases you, long as you pleasing me. I'm all you need. And the decoy watch Brad kill and destroy. You the last one to work with so deaf and bad boy.
Hey, no one's for you, baby. Believe me.
That's right.
I don't need no one. Baby. No one else but you. Want me to do? Yeah. Believe me. Hey.
Afternoons with Michelle McManus. Listen on BBC Radio Scotland and Sounds.
Wednesday, we're so close to the weekend. It is Afternoons with me, Michelle McManus. So lovely to have your company coming up. I could not be more excited. Rag and Bone Man will be here. Karen Dunbar drops in too. I'm so excited. Rag and Bone Man will be here to chat about his brand new album and his sold out tour. By the way, no chance of getting a ticket to that. So if you've already got a ticket, you are very, very lucky. We're going to hear from him right after this. It's a new one from Lauren May.
standing here, I could tell the world what it means to love. To go on from here, I can't use words, they don't say enough. Please, please, listen to me. It's taken so long to come true. And it's all for you. All for you.
And I'm really, really excited. I'm trying to contain myself. I'm not going to lie. Last time we caught up with the brilliant Rag and Bone Man, he was getting ready for a summer of fun with new music, festivals, and hanging out with Shania Twain and Stirling. If you missed any of that, don't worry. He's off on tour in a few weeks' time, although the tour's actually sold out. So if you haven't got a ticket, I'm sorry about that. But you'll enjoy this next bit because he's on the line now. Hello, Rag and Bone Man. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
It's so lovely to have you on the show, honestly, and a huge congratulations with this album. I mean, I feel that you're everywhere now, and quite rightly. I mean, I saw your performance on Graham Norton. I think that's the thing about you. It's just the voice. It's always the voice. It's out of this world.
Thank you so much for saying that.
Well, it's true. But listen, how's it all going then? Is this the good part for you? Because I think the thing we love about you is that you pour so much into your music, right? It feels that you write what you know. You don't write to brief or anything like that. So you get to this point where you've worked so hard and you've wrote the songs and then it's out there for the public. Is this the part you enjoy, or is it quite nerve-wracking?
This is my favourite part. I love being in the studio and I love writing songs wholeheartedly. I do. But for me, it's always been the live bit that I've always looked forward to, and I feel at home on stage. I love performing to especially crowds that I haven't performed to before. That's like my motivation,
But I think when you're somebody that has that live vocal, right, I think touring must be a joy. I mean, I know it's hard, you're away from your family and you've got to obviously take care of yourself, but you know, when it comes to performing in that voice that you've got, I can only imagine that's your favourite part, right? Because I think even people that buy the records, it's nothing like hearing you live. You must feel that from the audience.
I do, and I just, you know what, my favourite thing is having that connection. And I've, over the last couple of years, I've played some really amazing venues, but there's still something in me that wants to have that personal connection with people. So sometimes the bigger the venues get, the less personal they feel. That's why I always want to do the smaller gigs.
But this is the thing, right? Because that's when you see the whites of the eyes and you really, truly understand. Music's so powerful. You know that as well. You've got your favourite artists, right, that you turn to and that you love. And music does that for us. It takes us back to a place and it can be really happy and it can be really sad. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I love a good great Rory, right? So I like songs that make me cry too. But to see that connection and to hear that audience singing back to you, something that's came from you and that you've written and maybe came from a really personal place, that's really special.
Sometimes it can be really overwhelming, like I come off stage sometimes and everybody's talking and having a good time and stuff. I just need like a little bit of time after the gig to just settle myself, because it can be really emotionally kind of draining, and I get off stage and I just need a little bit of quiet for like half hour or something.
Yeah, and I totally get that. Talk to me then about the album. What do you believe in? I've listened to it. I mean, it's pretty much perfection. I'm not going to lie. It is. I really genuinely mean that. It's beautiful.
Thank you so much for saying that. I worked really hard on this record to make it something. I had a motivation at the very start of the record to make this feel sunny and uplifting. And that was my main focus. Like, whatever the subject may be, whether it's heavy or sad or whatever, I want the musical backdrop to feel like it's lifting people up. And the main reason for that is because I meet people on a regular basis that say to me stuff like, I've been through a hard time or something happened, and my little escape from that was listening to your music. And I think, well, that's amazing. That's one of the most biggest compliments you can get, because I know myself when I have those moments of anxiety or not being sure of myself or whatever the situation is, and I have my go-to pieces of music that I listen to calm me and make me feel better. And if mine can do that for people, then amazing. And that's what I wanted this album to be. I wanted it to be to make people feel good.
It does, honestly. I think everything on it. I think the production on it. I think the vocal. I think the lyrics as well. I mean, because it's hard, right? Because we know you're immensely talented, but this is your third album and people expect so much from you because you do have this incredible voice, but you hit the ground running, when you started it, but it didn't feel, and it probably, maybe that's my perception of it, right? You might have to be like, no, Michelle, it was, I've been working so hard up until that point, but I feel like when I was first introduced to you, it was just like, boom, and there you were, because when a voice like that comes along, that's what happens. So yeah, there's a lot of pressure, and I don't know, do you let that responsibility and that pressure get to you because people expect so much of you?
I think you have to shut off from that a certain amount, because otherwise you're constantly worried about what everyone's expecting of you, and you don't concentrate on making something that you want to make and that is authentic to yourself and the way that you see music in your own art. It's like, just don't worry about anything else.
Yeah, you have to have your space to be creative, right? And you can't get caught up in that. I totally get that. And we're going to listen to your new single, Pocket, which I love, which is on the album. Tell us about this one. What do we need to know about it?
This song was basically like a freestyle. I don't usually write songs like this, and I got in the studio with my producer, Johnny Coffer, and he said, I made this beat. He was like, I know we don't usually do it like this, but just take the microphone and sing a bunch of stuff and see how it turns out. And I was going for a couple of minutes, and he was like, stop. He was like, it sounds like you said put me in your pocket and run. And I was like, I did, but I have no idea what it means. So we basically, I came up with that and then wrote the rest of the song around it to try and make sense of what that was. And what it was somebody that knows you so well, they know even just by a look that it's time to leave. It's like just that one little look. And that's hence the expression, put me in your pocket and run. It's like, get me out of here. I've had enough.
I love it. And I love that process of writing, because I've done that before. If someone, instead of me writing the lyric or the melody, when someone's brought a tune to me, and the amount of trust you have to have, because first of all, I always feel like I'm going to sound like an idiot, just, like going for it and ad-libbing and making up stuff in the studio. So you have to be with someone that you really trust, right? Just to let yourself go and just to start freestyling like that.
Yeah. I mean, I've been writing with Johnny for a lot of years.
So trust is there.
There's no airs and graces. If I did something rubbish, he tells me it's rubbish,
I like that. That is what you need in the studio. You cannot be precious with one another. You just have to get the head down and get it done. I know you're going to stay with us. I know your time is so precious, but we are loving having you on the show. We're going to pause for a minute to listen to this. It's brilliant. This is Pocket by Rag and Bone Man.
Just feel so small, like everything is my fault. Like I used up my last call. Need somebody like you with the right tools that understands me like blues. Just want you, and that's all. Got me feeling like, ooh, baby, I'm your plaything. We want the same thing. Pick up all my pieces, and then after you remake me. Put me in your pocket and run. Nobody knows me better under the sun. Put me in your pocket and run. Nobody knows me better under the sun. Even if you break me, you can use your hands to break me even more until I fit in your mold. Ooh, even if you break all the rules, I'd rather be with you in jail than freezing out here alone in the cold. Baby, I'm your plaything. We want the same thing.
together. Do it however, might even be better, might be forever. Put me back together. Do it however, might even be better, might be forever. Put me in your pocket and run. Nobody knows me better under the sun. Put me in your pocket and run. Nobody knows me better under the sun.
I told you, it is so good. That's Rag and Bone Man with Pocket, the latest single from the album. I'm going to be chatting a wee bit more to Rag and Bone Man. But let's catch up with our rewind quiz today here on the afternoon show on BBC Scotland. We've been asking you to get in touch because we've been playing you a song and you've got to guess what it is. But we've been a wee bit naughty. We're not just going to play you a clip. We're playing it backwards. Have a wee listen to this, see if you know what it is. That's a slightly longer clip. We've been getting some right answers. We've been getting some wrong answers. Geraldine and Charlie from a very sunny Menorca. I'm very jealous. They're sitting outside listening to the show. They've said, is it Jump by Van Halen? It's not. You two, you'll have to get back to your sangria. It's no Jump from Van Halen, but a good guess. Those that have got it right, Linda and an autumnal Lockenhead. You were first in, followed by Brian from Irvine and Chris Pepe in a sunny Connecticut. Thank you. You've got it right. Your work is done, guys. You can be really smug and sit back and put your feet up. For those of you that still haven't got in touch and you think you know the answer, what are you waiting for? You can text 80295. You can email radioscotafternoons@bbc.co.uk. You can also send a message or a voice note. Don't be shy. Sing me what you think it is. 08085 92 95 00. We'll reveal the answer a little later in the show. I'm delighted to still be joined by my guest today, the wonderful Rag and Bone Man. You just heard Pocket there from the brand new album, What Do You Believe In? I have to tell you how much I loved this whole album, but also that kind of stripped back version of Lovers in a Past Life. It's a brilliant song, but oh my goodness, the lyrics mean, I don't know why the lyrics mean something totally different with this version. It was a really emotional listen.
Well, before I sent this to Calvin, it was just a ballad.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually just a piano ballad, and I believed it could be something else. That's why I sent it to Calvin, and we put it out like that. But really, this is basically the original demo is like this. So, I'm glad you like it because it does. It is a meaningful song, even though it ended up being that big kind of dark song,
And it was amazing, what you guys did with it. But it's not as funny because we had Charlene Spiteri on the show a couple of months ago, right? And she was talking about all the hits that Texas have had. And then they went out to America and recorded this really stripped back version of all their songs. And she was like, how can these songs that I've written, I know them inside out, and then I go and sing them like this, and it has a totally different meaning to me as well. And I think I was really interested to hear her because I'm like, of course she sang these songs over and over again, but it's not until you clear away everything else and then what's left is piano or vocal and just listening to what that song actually means and the emotion that goes into it in this particular arrangement. It's amazing.
I believe that how to test the song really is to see if it stands up, just as like a piano or guitar song. Yeah. When I first write them, they usually get demoed in that format, and I think if it stands up like that, then you're onto a winner.
Yeah, you'll build everything around it. Right, you mentioned Calvin, right? Of course, we love the fact you've collaborated with Calvin Harris because he's Scottish, so we've obviously claimed the whole thing as our own because that's what we do in Scotland, right? We grab onto anything that's a success, and it all started here. But you have collaborated with some amazing people. I know you'll get asked these kind of questions all the time, but is there still anybody that you're like, I'd like to sing with them, I think they would be good? And do you how do you approach someone, or how do you get approached, if they want to collaborate with you? How does it all work?
Well, I think I like a personal connection, if I'm honest. I don't